Yeah, Mr. Silva, nice to meet you and thanks for having us.
Thank you very much, great to be here.
Mr. Silva, a few weeks ago, Chinese Yao Ming got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Now we're here in Spain at the Global Games. How much the world of basketball has changed ever since you first started working for the NBA in 1992?
It's changed dramatically. Of course, no coincidence that we started here in Barcelona was this modern trend of the NBA, which brought so many great international players into our league. And of course, Yao Ming changed the NBA as we're seeing in China. And so now we're at the point where this past year's draft, the 2016 draft, almost half the players were born outside the United States, out of the 60 players. So it's dramatic, and of course now we have 10 Spanish players in the NBA, and it's truly a global league.
You've been the commissioner for roughly 2.5 years now. How satisfied are you with the development of the league has seen under you? I mean, the league seems to booming right now, more than ever.
I was trained by David Stern to never be satisfied. So, well, I'm happy with the progress we've made. There's so much more that we could be doing to grow the game in the United States and globally. So I think we love these players. Yes. We have a fantastic group. The Oklahoma City Thunder are a wonderful squad. But I travel a lot, spreading the gospel of the NBA, and I know there's even a lot more we can do.
You've publicly said that a super team like the Warriors is not ideal for the league. What do you mean by this statement, or could you elaborate a little bit more? I mean, it seems like the regular season got more interesting because they chased the record.
Well, I love teams that are super, but super teams suggest the way a team is formed as opposed to growing together and becoming super. The Golden State Warriors are a team that is super, and they became that way through the draft and through developing those players. Adding Kevin Durant to the mix, to me, while I respect Kevin Durant's right to make that decision, and of course the Warriors' right to recruit him to their squad, I like to spread the wealth in the NBA. So it's my job as commissioner to have the greatest amount of competition. So you want to spread the great players throughout the league. So we'll see what happens this year on the court. I will admit I'm excited to see how that team will perform.
Talking about the next season, there have been some rule changes installed, most notably the change in Hack a Shaq. What do you expect from those changes? Do you think it might be better for the viewers?
I think the change in the Hack a Shaq rule will be better for viewers. It's largely why we did it. On one hand, we recognize that players need to be able to make their free throws in the NBA. On the other hand, it's not an attractive form of basketball with a lot of intentional fouling. The change in rules was a compromise of sorts. It prevents that tactic from being used in the last 2 minutes of every quarter, yet keeps it as a strategy for our coaches. And we'll see how it plays out. I'm hoping it will significantly reduce the amount that strategy is used.
I was talking to Dirk Nowitzki in March when I was in Dallas with him, and he said a 4-point line could be pretty good. What do you think about this?
You know, his boss, Mark Cuban, has been saying the same thing. Now I know where the idea comes from. We'll see. I don't think we're ready for a 4-point play yet.
Steph Curry is.
Well, I have a feeling, though, that when the 3-point line was first introduced, people said the same thing, that we weren't ready for that. So change will come over time, but I think the game is very excited as it is now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much,
That's
Mr.
it.
Silva.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.